Namaskar. Hello and welcome to P Guru's channel. I'm your host Sri Iyer. Joining me today is T G Mohandas and we are going to talk about what is happening in Kerala. See, these are all, beginning to build up based on what happened in Karnataka. The opposition feels secure that they can take more pot shots at Hindus and who's going to come to their help. This is how I see it. Let's see what Sri T G Mohandas has to say about the latest ruling where the Devaswom Board is saying RSS cannot conduct its marches inside the temple complexes. This has been going on for how long? All that stuff and more from Sri Mohandas ji. Mohandas ji, namaskar and welcome to P Guru's channel.
Namaskaram. Namaskaram to my viewers also, those who are interested. See, the latest circular by Devaswom Board that no RSS activity is allowed within the premises of temples under Devaswom Board. This is a reissue of the circular which they have issued in 2020 also. Now, why did they reissue it now? Because their earlier directives were ignored by all local authorities for the temple. RSS was doing whatever they were doing in the past. So now a fresh circular has come, but there is no fresh action at the ground level. This is because RSS was never misusing the premises for anything. They do service for the devotees who are coming there, or one or two shakhas will be there. Even if they stop shakha, nothing will happen to RSS. Because CPM has still this wrong understanding about RSS that temple is the source of strength of RSS. Even ever so many Hindus feel that. Why you are a temple protection force, therefore interfere with temple affairs, go for a case for temples. 24 hours you have to chant temple, temple, temple. It is not so. Temples are one of the matter which RSS is dealing with, one of the matters. RSS is a cultural organization. It's not a religious organization. If temples were the source of strength, then RSS would have been flourishing in Telangana, Andhra, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka and Kerala, where the per capita availability of temples are much more than what is there in UP, Bihar, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, etc. Very few big temples are there in north. Every temple is in south because north was largely attacked by Mughals, etc. And all temples were destroyed, like Ram Mandir and Varanasi temple, Mathura temple. So many temples were destroyed. Therefore, very few temples are there in north. But in south, it is not like that. The Vijayanagara kingdom fought back, the Peshwas fought back, the Marathas fought back. Therefore, we could preserve our temples. So, number of temples are bigger in south than in north. But the strength of RSS is more in north than in south. The only measure available with us is the seats with BJP get. How do you ascertain whether RSS is strong or not? It is very difficult because cultural activity cannot be measured. The only measure available is in the political arena. The political arena, it's almost a big failure except Karnataka. So that is why I say that temples are not a source of strength of RSS. It could be one of the strength. That is all. Therefore, RSS is unaffected by this ban. It was not affected in 2020. It is not affected in 2023 also. And probably government is or Devaswom Board is thinking that RSS will challenge this order in the court, argue that we are not doing anything, we are a cultural. No, RSS is not going for any disputes whatsoever. Let them do whatever they want to do. They issue circular against RSS. In fact, way back in 1974 or so, there is a Kerala government circular that no government employee should be a member of the RSS. That circular is also getting dusted somewhere in the Almirah. And things are as usual, fine, good or bad for the RSS. RSS is not at all affected by this type of circulars.
Mohandas ji, couple of things. First, viewers, please like this video. We are going to come up with some amazing revelations that you probably have never heard before. Second of all, Mohandas ji, what about the CPIM card carrying members? Many of them end up in government employment with pension benefits for life.
Yeah, that is true, because card carrying members of CPM, Congress, even BJP, they are all there in government services. Only RSS is banned because they know the danger of RSS. In fact, the danger to their organization or whatever has prevented them. But nobody has taken it very seriously, because there is no official membership in RSS. There is a membership, there is an account, it is being audited, etc. But everybody can claim that I am an RSS man, because RSS is not a registered organization. There is no register number for RSS. It's not registered. It doesn't have any patent. The songs which we sing in the Shakha, the Prarthana which we recite in the Shakha, can be copied by anybody. There is no copyright. There is no copyright for RSS even. There is no copyright for the Ganavesh. Anybody can copy it. Anybody can start another RSS in India. And RSS cannot go to the court saying that, no, our name is being misused. Nothing. RSS will have no claim whatsoever, because we are not a registered organization. So this type of blockade doesn't work with RSS. So whatever is written in the paper, it has only the paper value. It will be resting in its future life in some file, which will gather dust in the Secretariat of Kerala. That's all.
Mohandas ji, so you said that one time it was issued, it was ignored. How is it happening this time around? Is it still being ignored, or Pinarayi Vijayan will goad a little bit and say, go do this thing, implement or enforce it?
See, Pinarayi Vijayan has to show that he is loyal to Islamic radicals. So he has to do something in between to pamper them. So how to pamper Islamic fundamentals? You attack RSS, it makes them happy. Without pampering them, without telling a word about Popular Front of India or Islamic fundamentals, you can attack RSS so that they become happy. You attack Golwalkar, they become happy. You attack Savarkar, they become happy. So this is the game what is going on. It is just like basketball. In fact, this example I am taking from a congressman. He said that you might have seen how people play basketball. They throw the ball to the wooden planks, and the ball bounces and falls into the trap. This is how basketball is being played. So therefore, if you attack Brahmins, your votes will be collected in the Dalit net. This is the equation which is being played by Congress. That is, he openly told. Therefore, you attack RSS, you will get Muslim votes, because RSS represents Hindu. RSS is equal to Hindu. Therefore, the Qatar Islam will be happy. Only Qatar Islam is supporting Pinarayi Vijayan. The softer version of Islam, that is Muslim League, that is with Congress. Therefore, he has to show that I am loyal to you. I love you, my dear Islamic fundamentalists. I love you. For showing that, he will issue circulars, etc., like this.
I'm sorry, I just got momentarily disconnected. Issuing circulars is okay, but enforcing it is a different matter altogether. First of all, it still beats me as to why Devaswom Board of Travancore is directing all temples, Mohandas ji. I thought that was only limited to the Ananta Padmanabha Swami temple, no?
No. This circular is applicable to all temples under the Devaswom Board. But you see, how many temples are under the control of Devaswom Board? Maybe around 3,000. What about other temples? Big and small put together, there are around 12,000 temples in Kerala, out of which only 3,000 is being controlled by Devaswom Board. Remaining 9,000, who owns that? It is all private, sometimes public, sometimes a committee, sometimes a trust, sometimes a family. And you know, the associate of RSS, that is Kshetra Samrakshana Samiti, they own around 450 temples. Vishwa Hindu Parishad is owning around 120 temples. So kitna ho gaya? So we Sangha Parivar owns around 800 temples, all put together. And private temples who have no problem with Sangha Parivar is much more in number than what Devaswom Board is ruling. So this circular is a hoax. It doesn't mean anything for RSS. You know, which is the biggest auditorium in Kochi that belongs to Sangha Parivar, Bhaskariyam auditorium. You just cannot beat Sangha Parivar because Sangha Parivar has got several members. They are, you know, the enemy is called Hydra-headed something. So Sangha Parivar has got various arms. They have schools with them. Can you prevent their own school conducting their drill? No. RSS can conduct their drill in a school compound also. I know in Kochi, once Mata Amrutanandamayi Management School, they denied access to RSS. Immediately, RSS contacted the Sunni Muslim organization. They gave their school to RSS. Know that? Because they know at the ground level, RSS is not a dangerous organization. But they are being denied the other school. In fact, Amrutanandamayi promised the school. They had some urgency. They want their school back. So we said, okay, fine, we'll go to the next school. It was owned by Sunni Muslims. We asked them, they said, okay, you take it, you have to clean the compound, that's all. We said, okay, we will clean the compound, and we took that school. So for RSS, it is a left-hand job. RSS doesn't need any support from the temple. In fact, temple needed support from RSS. That is what is being extended quite frequently. And that is why myself and Dr. Subramanian Swamy is fighting up to Supreme Court to free this temple so that Hindu society can enjoy the fruits of the temple, not certain politicians.
Thank you, sir. We'll be monitoring this even more, and it's always coming down to a few good men who take up the cause of Hindutva and Sanatana Dharma, and they get no end of excrement from Andhbhaks and Gandhbhaks, and these are people of BJP itself, or at least they are on the payroll of BJP to copy paste into their own fake handles and things like that. This is the reality, guys. In India, no politician likes somebody else to garner the limelight, and they'll try anything to throw on mud, and they'll do anything to try and shine the spotlight on themselves. I'm not taking any names. You know who I'm talking about. So, Mohandas ji, now let us take a look at Mr. Vijayan's namesake, Vijayan IPS story. We just want to show you a small video, sir. Let's have the video, please.
Indian of the Year in the Popular Choice category.
P. Vijayan.
P. Vijayan from the Kerala Police. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. P. Vijayan, CNN-IBN Indian of the Year in the Popular Choice category. Sir, may I request you to please collect your award. Thank you so much. You want to say a few words about, we had an all India poll and you came out on top, Mr. Vijayan. So,
So tell us a little bit about what happened. This is, I think, UPA time that this man got his award. Tell us what has been happening ever since, Mohandas ji.
See, I'll tell you the problem. Vijayan came from a scheduled tribe family. He had a very poor past. His family was poor. He was a construction worker. He struggled with life. He fought like a beast, and finally he made his dream come true. That was Indian police service. This is briefly his history. And he is married to Dr. Beena. She is also an IAS woman. She is heading the Cochin Port Trust. So she is in central service. Vijayan is in Kerala service. Now Vijayan was the head of the anti-terrorism squad in Kerala. That was a special assignment given to him. In addition to that, he was the managing director of Kerala Books and Publications, which prints the lakhs and lakhs of textbooks which are required by the students. That is to be done in a time-bound manner. Many people failed in that job, and Vijayan was given the responsibility. More than that, he took up another project of his, what he conceived was student police cadet. That means students who are studying from 8th class onwards, they were given some sort of police training or military training, and brought some discipline amongst the youngsters. That clicked very well. And within no time, around 40,000 students enlisted themselves. We blame too much our younger generation. But Vijayan says, no, they are used less. You have faith in them, trust in them, show them the right path. Just like the drug mafia, they trap your children. Your children has to be strong enough. Give them a good personality. You choose them, make them good fighters, so that they will be ready to fight even the drug mafia. This was his idea, and he succeeded. It became very popular. Number two, another project he took upon himself was Punyam Pungavanam, that is sacred garden. That was about Sabrimala. Sabrimala, he said, this, let us treat it as a garden. And every garbage is to be thrown into a particular bin provided there on the way also, and in the Sannidhanam also. He went to village and village, his team traveled in Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, in Andhra also. He went to villages and told them that when you bring this 𝙒𝙧𝙤𝙀𝘀, please don't bring any plastic material inside that. He ensured the plastic which is coming to Sabrimala is reduced by 75%. Only 25% of plastic goods, somehow, somehow like drinking water, all these things, it was coming. You cannot bring it down to zero, but bring it down to 25% was a big achievement. Now, this will create generally a hostility towards, some professional jealousy will be created, which we can all will understand. Other IPS officers were unhappy with the popularity of this man. That is how he became popular in India, and got that video which you showed was CNN IBN most popular officer in India. That was the award which was given to him by CNN IBN. And CNN IBN conducted a poll throughout India. And Vijayan came number one. This has definitely created professional jealousy. Number two, what happened was his cleaning drive of Sabrimala called Punyam Pungavanam. This was mentioned by Narendra Modi in one of his Mann Ki Baat. He said there is a small IPS officer in Kerala who implemented this Punyam Pungavanam project, and he could reduce the plastic consumption in Sabarimala by 75%. What a great job this office is doing. This was, in his Man Ki Baat, he picks and chooses certain individuals and praises them for the good job they are doing for the society. So Vijayan's name was taken by Modi. The moment Modi took his name, everybody ganged up against him. You know the atmosphere in Kerala. If Modi says T G Mohandas is a good man, the next day I will be the most bad man in Kerala. Everybody will throw stones at me. Everybody will attack me. Finally, I have to commit suicide. This is the situation in Kerala. So therefore, my request to the Prime Minister is that when you praise Keralites, be very, very choosy, very careful. Don't praise weak people so that they will be killed next day. Anyway, Modi did that. Not only that, there was 100th Man Ki Baat celebrations, and Modi chose few people to come to Delhi for that celebration. Celebration means just watching the Man Ki Baat along with other dignitaries. That's all what is there. In fact, I was invited by Minister of Information and Broadcasting. The 100th Man Ki Baat was in Raj Bhavan of Kerala. I got an invitation. I went because the invitation was from the Raj Bhavan. So I could not have denied it. As a good citizen, I traveled up to Trivandrum and I was also there. So likewise, Modi invited this P. Vijayan to come for 100th Man Ki Baat. There, Pinarayi Vijayan put his foot down. He was not allowed to fly to Delhi. They arranged, Government of India arranged the ticket also, but necessary permission was not given on some flimsy grounds by the Home Ministry in Kerala. So P. Vijayan lost that opportunity. At that time, we were almost sure that he has fell out of not only his colleagues, his superiors, he has fallen out from the good books of Pinarayi Vijayan, none other than the Home Minister and the Chief Minister of Kerala. Now they were looking for some opportunity. What they did was, first they removed him from the responsibility of anti-terrorism squad. Next day, they removed him the managing director post of that book printing big, huge establishment. And he was with no assignment at hand. After 2-3 days, he was suspended. And you know what was the reason? He leaked out the route by which the accused of that train burning case was coming. The route was leaked to the media. That is the charge. And you know the media, which is Mathrubhumi reported this incident that the accused was brought in a private car from Ratnagiri and the car broke down in between. They shifted him to another private car that also broke down in between. They brought him in the third car. All these things were televised by Mathrubhumi. Now, they have apprehended 3 staff of Mathrubhumi, 1 reporter, 1 cameraman, and 1 driver. And they are charged with very serious crimes. You know, Kerala media has concealed it till today. They have only said that 3 mobile phones were confiscated by the police, which were returned after examination. But it is not simple like that. They are charged with IPC 353, that is obstructing the official duty. Then IPC 201, that is also again obstructing the duty in a physical manner. Then IPC 506, destroying evidence. You know, it's a very serious charge. One who is destroying evidence in an NIA case is as good as an accused in an NIA case. You murder somebody and I destroy the evidence. you get a life sentence, I will get 10 years life sentence. If you are hanged to death, I will get life sentence. This is what is the punishment of destroying evidence. Very, very serious offense. And IPC 34, working for a dirty plan with a common intention. All these 4 charges are against those reporters of Madhrubhumi, which even Madhrubhumi is not reporting. Now, the incident took place somewhere in April 20th or so. Till today, they have not reported it. I knew it why? Because once upon a time, my mobile was confiscated by Kerala police. I went to High Court and got a release order. So Madhrubhumi was frantically searching for the judgment. They could not locate it in the court. Finally, in the night, they called me, asked me, do you have a copy of that judgment which you got from Kerala High Court? I said, I am out of station. So-and-so is having another copy because he also used it when his mobile was confiscated. I said, you go to him and take a copy. But I didn't ask him for what purpose you are asking. But after 2 days, I came to know because their mobiles were under the custody of police. Police have no reason to confiscate their mobile. And, everybody, including Madhrubhumi, is shouting, there is no freedom of speech in India because of Narendra Modi. And who is strangulating their voice? It is Pinarayi Vijayan. Are they reporting? They are one of the premier channels in Kerala. Are they reporting their own troubles? No. Some other channel reporting? No. Still they are anti-Modi. They are going on attacking Modi. They said Modi should not have inaugurated the Central Vista. Draupadi Murmu should have inaugurated. All sorts of nonsensical news is going on. But their own reporter and photographer and driver is in trouble, in life trouble. They will not report. This is the strength of the ecosystem, which has implicated the P. Vijayan also. They said, you leaked all the information to the media. That is how media got it. In fact, I'll tell you, what happened was, the fellow was apprehended by Maharashtra ATS. Maharashtra ATS caught hold of him at 1 o'clock in the night. At 1:30, they had a press conference. They informed every media. Kerala media got the news only in the early morning, 8:30 bulletin, because they were all sleeping. But all Hindi media, Marathi media, they flashed the news. भाई केरल में जो घपला किया है, वो आदमी पकड़ में आया है रत्नागिरी में by Maharashtra ATS. Now, naturally, Maharashtra ATS, what do? They will inform Kerala ATS. For them, Vijayan is the officer. They never knew that Vijayan has been removed, somebody else has been given responsibility, etc., which was not communicated to them. They informed Vijayan. Vijayan informed Kerala police. And that is how this information came to Vijayan. Even if Vijayan has leaked some information, he leaked it to Kerala police, not to any media. Media got it from Maharashtra ATS. Now you have to file a case against Maharashtra ATS that why did you conduct a press conference along with the terror accused? See,
the truth is inconvenient. See, that's the thing. This truth is inconvenient for them.
Yeah.
No,
Now,
go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Truth is a matter of convenience for every politician, not only Pinarayi Vijayan. Everybody plays that card. It's a matter of convenience. When I am attacked, then I will say, oh, it's politically motivated. When you are attacked, I will say that, oh, RSS deserves that, oh, chore hai, etc., etc. Because you are in a different political spectrum. So this is what is going to happen. Merely because P. Vijayan is absolutely innocent, merely because he is in the good books of the Prime Minister of India, he is suffering now. Now, I would request Prime Minister of India to take some step, because it is all India service after all IPS. He can lift P. Vijayan to any position, whatever he wanted, subject to rules and regulations. And I hope he will do that. To hell with Pinarayi Vijayan. What can we do? He is the home minister. He can transfer somebody. He can give charge. He can remove charge. It is all legal. You cannot legally question why I am being removed from this post. You are a police officer. Whatever job is given to you, you can take that. And they can keep a police officer months together or years together without giving any job. That is also possible. There is this famous IAS man, Raju Narayanaswamy. He was not given any assignment whatsoever for 1.5 years. 1.5 years. He was just loitering in the verandas of the secretariat. This can be done by the administration, but it is for the government of India to interfere and take these people to All India service, the real All India service, somewhere in Central Secretariat. I wish all success to P. Vijayan because he has fought bigger battles than this. He is very soft-spoken, but you know, the motto of Kerala police is Mridu Bhave Dritha Kritya. You must be very polite, but you must be very firm. And I hope P. Vijayan is, everybody knows that P. Vijayan is polite, but everybody knows that P. Vijayan is firm also. He will succeed one day. Best wishes to you.
Thank you so much, Mohandas ji. See, this is my unending conundrum, puzzle, that I can't figure this out. You know, more people read newspapers, magazines in Kerala than any other state that I know of. I say that because I've observed people are always reading. You're watching something, they are always reading. How is it that this kind of a big truth gets hidden, and how is it that they are not seeking out the information? If you claim that you are 100% literate state, then clearly many of them understand English also. And I'm seeing some pathetic numbers on the viewership today. We are discussing a very important thing. Somebody is doing his duty, is going above and beyond his call of duty, because if he's on suspension, he could have just said, hey, I don't have anything to do with it. Let it go. Just throw in the dustbin. Nobody would have known. But he felt it was his duty to inform the Kerala police. And the fact that he felt it was important for him to inform, they're using that to go after him. I mean, sir, you tell me something. What is the law for the Islamists? They keep encroaching from Malappuram down south. Now I'm hearing even Thiruvananthapuram is becoming really bad. But nobody can go and, no non-Muslim can go and live in Malappuram. It's a shrinking species there. Nobody can buy property there. Nobody can do nothing there. I mean, what kind of a language, what kind of a country is this becoming? And why is it then that Kerala claims that we are the most educated? You are the most educated fools, in my opinion. Sir, please tell me I'm wrong.
No, please don't confuse between education and literacy. Kerala is not highly educated. Kerala might be highly literate. Now, what is the definition of literacy? You know that. The citizens of Kerala, between the age of 6 and 60, or even 50, I'm not sure. Let us say 60. Between 6 and 60, if you know how to count from 0 to 9, you are treated as literate. If 100% people between the age of 6 and 60, you take 6 and 60 people between them, and if 90% of them are capable of counting 0 to 9, then you are 100% literate. Samajh mein aa gaya? I will repeat. The population.
No, I thought you also had to be able to sign your name, not Anguta Chap.
Yeah, no. You need not know how to sign. You need not know how to write your name. Nothing is required. You must know to count 0 to 9. You must be between the age of 6 and 60. And if 100 people are there between 6 and 60, if 90 people know how to count from 0 to 9, that area is declared as 100% literate. Now people confuse with literacy and education. It has nothing. Education means something much more wider than literacy. Literacy is you know something, that is all. Now you can say it is A to Z or 0 to 9 or R to Nga, something like that. You set the standard. It's like setting the standard for poverty. How can you say that 30% people are below poverty line? Arey bhai, what is the poverty line? Poverty line you have drawn as anybody who is having 1,000 rupees per month income. Less than that is poor. More than that is rich. You will get hardly very few people. Very few. You can bring down your poverty level by changing the definition of poverty. This is the play which is being played by bureaucracy at the behest of politicians. वो बोलेगा कि भाई we need 100% literacy. Sir, okay, done, sir. Within 3 months you will get 100% literacy. In fact, he can do it within 3 minutes by changing the literacy rate, extrapolate everything, and give him 100% literacy. You want to bring India's poverty down? You just
Sir,
change
we
the.
are going away from the question, sir. We are going away from the question. You are stuck
So
up
therefore,
on literacy versus education.
do not expect educated response from Kerala. Kerala is merely literate. It is not educated. It is yet to get educated by its own culture. It is blissfully unaware about what are we. That is the problem with Kerala. They have forgotten their identity and slowly gaining it back now. But it's to reach the threshold level, it takes time. That is why you don't see proper response by Keralites, and all response become very wrong and manipulated.
Well, let's wait and see what Mr. Vijayan IPS will do. Certainly, Pinarayi Vijayan is solidly in the grip of some radicalist elements, and amazingly, the literate people of Kerala still repose their faith in him again and again. Most likely in 2024, he'll again clean up the entire seats. Who knows? But I cry for Bharat Mata. This is all they have to show is some promise that we will give you this if you vote for us. Like you are seeing with Karnataka, none of them are getting nothing. The 5 promises, the guarantee card, you can use it to do other stuff. Potlam, you can do potlam. That's all that guarantee card is. We are going to analyze that on Friday. Everything, because the GO has been signed already and nobody is getting nothing. So this kind of fooling of the people, how long people will go on, but somehow people are not understanding the worth of their vote. Maybe India should have been more cautious about who they were going to allow to vote, sir. My thought, my 2 cents.
That could be. Let us see when 2024 the picture will be. What will be happening? Let us see.
No, what I'm saying is that people are willing to vote one way or the other just based on promises. They know fully well they are not going to be fulfilled. It has been seen again and again. DMK has done it, not fulfilled the promises. HP hasn't done it. Punjab hasn't done it. Now Karnataka has said the same bebe. And yet people think that we can promise something and we'll get the votes. And then baad mein dekha jayega. So once you come to power, you cannot be shaken unless you do something really, really bad. This kind of, fooling of the public consistently. Where is the country going? I'm just, using loud here, Mohandas ji. A guy who is sworn to protect and serve the people, he's doing his job. He rises above his call of duty. And then this is how he's rewarded?
No, I don't fully agree with that reading that Karnataka has voted for freebies. It's not so. That could be one of the reasons. See, every vote has got a positive and negative component. I like you, therefore I vote you. And I hate someone else, therefore I vote you. I have no special liking for you because I hate him. I am voting you. This is a negative. So there is a positive component and negative component also. And these type of freebies, etc., will become. You go back to 2019. Congress promised a pension across the board, 6,000 rupees per month for every citizen in India. Can you imagine? 6,000 rupees for every citizen in India. This was announced by none other than Rahul Gandhi. It was day in and day out. It was explained by Abhishek Manu Singhvi and all their, spokespersons. Everybody explained it in very good terms. But what happened? The Congress could not reach the previous tally also. So freebies are attracting people. Could be a partial truth, only a partial truth. That is not the thing. Take the case of Punjab. Punjab gave overwhelmingly gave votes to Aam Aadmi Party. Why? Because there was serious fighting between Shiromani Akali Dal as well as BJP. Congress was decimated. Congress was not coming back. Amarinder Singh made his own party. So people thought that let us try up. This could be the reason. It's not that you get freebies by electing up. So there are several reasons, and freebies could be one of the reasons. What freebies were offered by this KCR in Telangana? He didn't offer much freebies. So there are methods to garner votes without offering freebies, but you have to little bit lace the ice cream with freebies also. Human mind is a complex thing. To satisfy it is very difficult. And I think BJP and especially Modi will draw their lessons, because it was Karnataka was a lesson to them. There was wrong governance, if not misgovernance. Is it not? This 40% corruption, at least it was partially true. Let us accept that there was corruption. Now, what is Modi's claim? His major claim is anti-corruption. That was his slogan. All throughout from 2014, he stood for Swachh Prashasana. And his own people were doing this nonsense in Bangalore and other municipalities. It came out. So that is also one reason people voted out. You can gauge it from the mood of the voter on the day of voting. If there is more than a particular percentage, say your polling percentage goes beyond 65, then it is danger for the incumbent party, because people are coming out and strongly disagreeing with you. When people are agreeing with you, they will not come and register their agreement. But when they disagree with you, they will come and vote against you with a vengeance. That is why Dr. Subramanian Swamy says that good economics need not necessarily bring you vote, but bad economics will definitely get a drubbing for you at the elections. That is why he is concentrating on economics, always speaking about economics. Bhaiya, इसमें गलती करोगे तो punishment बहुत करारा punishment होगा. आप अच्छा करोगे तो reward नहीं मिलेगा शायद. And it is a challenge for Nirmala Sitharaman as well as Modi. It is a see, Dr. Swamy's experience is unmatched, So his advice is also, he has impeccable credibility, unimpeachable arguments. You go through his tweets and speeches. So what he said is true, that bad economics will be treated, punished very badly. That is what happened in Karnataka. That is also one of the reasons. This is not the 100% analysis. This is part of the analysis which your freebie analysis also can put together. Everything put together, it became a big failure. That is what happened.
Well, we will never know the real reason, but one of them, of course, is this one, but we'll see how it goes, because it looks like the trend is being set. That is what is unfortunate, that, your ideals are for sale. That's how it looks like when this happens. Anyway, this is just my 2 cents. Let's go to some questions now, please. Top 3 questions only. Magnet Ranga wants to know, Namaskaram, like you say, RSS doesn't derive its strength from temples. Why then are the seculars so obsessed against the RSS?
Now, seculars are against RSS, not only because of temples, but because RSS is a Hindu organization. It is as simple as that. What is Indian secularism? You speak against Hindus, you become secular. You speak against Brahmins, you become more secular. That is, so therefore, any Hindu organization, not only RSS, they hate every Hindu organization. Every Hindu organization is being malign because RSS is the probably one of the biggest Hindu organization. More concentration is given against RSS, and BJP being an affiliate of Sangha Parivar, BJP is coming to power. Therefore, the decibel is more against RSS than other Hindu organizations. But I am telling you, in your village, you make a small Hindu organization surrounding your temple. You will be the target of CPM and DMK. They will target you, I am sure. So, it is merely because every Hindu organization is to be attacked. Therefore, secularism will only flourish if we kill all the Hindus. That is a universal formula, it seems. That is why we are being attacked.
Next question, please. Dakshinamurthy wants to know, what stops BJP to claim legacy of tall leaders such as Karunakaran and even those leaders in other parties?
See, it will be historically wrong to claim the legacy of Karunakaran and other party leaders. History will not support you. Even recent past will not support you. Karunakaran was against RSS. He was against Naxalites. Okay, he was pampering one temple, that is Guruvayur temple. Eventually, he took over the temple. He put his own committee on that. Even today, that committee is running. It is a political committee. So, how can RSS or BJP claim his legacy? Claiming your enemy's legacy will destroy you from outside and within. It's historically not possible. That's why.
Next question, please. Steel Plant Babai wants to know, are we overestimating the intellect of voter? It appears they'll always vote for their personal benefit over what is good for the country or society. Example, Karnataka.
I will not agree to that, because you take the case what happened in the election after emergency in 1977. The whole of the so-called North India and Middle India, where the literacy rate is low, they don't understand everything. They voted Indira Gandhi out. And the South, Andhra, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and Karnataka, they overwhelmingly supported Indira Gandhi. But their support was overtaken by Northeast. That is how Indira Gandhi was thrown out. So, I would not buy the argument that Indian voter is selfish. He always votes for his personal gain, etc. That is, again, that could be a partially true. Say around 5-6% people maybe purely on personal grounds they may vote. Other people definitely think of the nation, the common good, the welfare of the nation. But the thing is that the issues you pose, issues you frame just before the election, that counts, that will have a sweeping effect on the voter psyche. So you have to very carefully set the narrative. And if the voter likes and he feels that this is the true narrative, definitely he will vote for you. Even if he discards one television or 5 kg of rice, something like that, he will definitely discard it. Indian voter has shown real intelligence in the hour of crisis. This Indira Gandhi was supported after Bangladesh issue. She was supported. Then after Kargil, Vajpayee was supported. Modi was supported at the crisis, at the most corrupt administration in 2014. Indian voter wrote Modi. Modi was given a second chance. I don't know whether Modi understands that with now what is the government is going to do with Rahul Gandhi's passport. You will see the dance of government of India there. But having said so, people have given their vote at the time of crisis. They might have enjoyed some freebies also from whichever party it is giving, including BJP. BJP is also not a party which has not offered freebies. In fact, we are given free rice even today. I think till next November that 5 kg free rice for BPL people will continue. That is Modi's scheme. Is he not giving it to 80 lakh families?
It's 80 crore population wise. It is 80 crore in population.
80 crore out of 140 crores.
Yeah.
More than 50% you are giving free rice. Is it not a freebie? So everybody does that. Okay, wait for your time.
Well, speaking of Rahul Gandhi's passport status, I'm going to do a monologue in about 40 minutes. So do tune back in. And because there are some new details that have emerged, I'll be sharing those things with you. So please come back and watch that monologue. It will start at 9:30 p.m. IST. Mohandas ji, thank you so much, sir. And as always, a pleasure listening to you.
Before we end this talk, I will also make a half a minute monologue on that Rahul Gandhi case.
Oh, you want to join back? No. I can. I'll give you the link. You join me that time. We'll talk about that.
Okay. Right.
Because we'll talk about that. Yeah, I'll give you the link. You'll join. You join me, please.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway, you are conducting a monologue. I'll see it. We'll speak later on. I think almost we are nearing completion.
Yeah. That's why I'm a little concerned. I don't want to go beyond 1 hour.
Right.
Yeah. Okay then. Thank you.
Okay.
Namaskar.
Namaskar.